Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. There's no surprise that the Indiana Fever looked best tonight when the offense was ran through Caitlin Clark. There's no surprise that the offense looked best tonight when we pushed the ball off of a make, pushed the ball off of a miss. There's no surprise that the Indiana Fever looked best tonight when Caitlin Clark was surrounded by players that don't have an ego, surrounded by players that said, I'm going to be MVP of the WNBA this year. You see how easy it is when you just let Caitlin play ball and others follow suit instead of trying to put a square peg in a round hole? This was a tale of two halves. A tale of two halves. A half where the Indiana Fever let Jordan Canada have wide open shots, and a half where they decided to play defense and shut Jordan Canada down and not let Ryan Howard get off. Interesting. A half where we had Caitlin off ball and sitting a lot, sitting on the bench, rotting away in the first half, and the second half where, oh my God, she's in the game. Oh my God, they're giving her the ball. Oh my God, they're letting her dictate tempo. It's not rocket science, folks. It really is not. Oh, did I forget to mention the Indiana Fever beat the Atlanta Dream 99-82. The Atlanta Dream come into Indiana and walk out with an L as we celebrate with a W. 99-82 for the Indiana Fever. Kelsey Mitchell, like I said, 25 points on 9 for 16 from the field. An efficient Kelsey Mitchell. She had a rough first quarter. 1 for 6. Do the math. 1 for 6. 8 for 10 the rest of the way for Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey, way to play, baby. Way to keep us in the game. And Kelsey showed up in the third quarter too, folks. Don't get it twisted. 11 in the second quarter, 8 in the third quarter. Kelsey Mitchell in the middle part of that game, she showed up. And she showed out. 3 for 7 from 3. She showed up. And she showed out. Got to the free throw line. 3 assists, 1 turnover. Complete game from Kelsey Mitchell. Caitlin Clark, 12 points. 9 assists, 4 rebounds. Only taking 7 shots in the first half. Being more aggressive with it in the second half. 10 shots in the second half. Shooting the 3 ball, getting to the rack. Forcing the defense to foul her at times. Whether they called it a shooting foul or not, that's another question. Whether they called all the fouls they should have called, that's another question. Caitlin Clark fell or Jordan Canada fell to hard, one or the other. But then Caitlin Clark gets up, and as she's getting up, Jordan Canada pushes her back down. No foul call happened right in front of a referee. Was it malicious by Jordan Canada? No. But was it a clear foul? You bet your ass it was a clear foul. Lexi Hull thrusted back in the starting lineup. 5 points, 5 boards, 3 assists for Lexi Hull. One of those assists was the only assisted basket for Caitlin Clark tonight. And no surprise, Lexi Hull set a screen on Ryan Howard, and it wasn't a slip. It wasn't it was a screen that Ryan Howard felt and freed up enough space for Caitlin Clark to hit a corner 3 and celebrate. Show some emotion that we haven't seen in quite some time. Salute to you, Lexi. AB, 19 points. Aaliyah Boston, 8 points in the fourth quarter. Way to go, AB. You came alive late when we needed you, AB. Salute to you, AB. And in that fourth quarter, Natasha Howard, ask me how many minutes Natasha Howard played. You'd be wrong because she played 0 minutes in the fourth quarter. She played 27 seconds. We had AB, Damaris Dantas, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, and Caitlin Clark. That 5, they seemed to figure it out. Took out Kelsey Mitchell, put in Erin McDonald. That 5 seemed to figure it out. Surprising when you don't have Natasha Howard playing the me game and you have players playing the we game, the Indiana Fever looked better. Was Natasha Howard awful in the minutes that she played? She wasn't good. She wasn't awful, but she wasn't good. She just kills chemistry. She's a ball stopper. She looks away from the best facilitator in the league. She looks off Caitlin Clark and thinks that she can do better. Can you stop that, Natasha, please? Can you please stop that? Natasha, 2 steals, one of those steals, she bricked a shot, wide open layup, bricked, and she just said, give me that ball back, and yanked it right out of the defender's hand. That was nice to see from Natasha Howard, but man, Natasha Howard only 24 minutes. We saw no Michaela Timpson today, but seeing no Natasha Howard, did Stephanie White see something? Are we going to see it next game? Don't hold your breath. We can hope, but don't hold your breath. Damaris Dantas, 7 points off the bench, 2 for 6 from the field, 1 for 4 from the three-point line. Keep on shooting, Dantas. You're an offensive threat. When you're on the floor, you are an offensive threat. Defenders can't collapse off you. They can't sag off you. They need to play you tight. If you have a wide open 3, shoot it. If you're in the midi, shoot it. If you're in the post, take that player to work. Damaris Dantas, keep playing your game. 7 points, 2 rebounds. Sophie Cunningham, folks, this might have been the best Sophie Cunningham game she's played so far for the Indiana Fever. When she hit those nail-in-the-coffin threes against the Minnesota Lynx, we were already up in that game. Yes, nail-in-the-coffin, awesome. But we were down in the third quarter. We were down 52-47 in the third quarter. And we came back and won. And that started with Sophie Cunningham hitting a big 3. That started with Kelsey Mitchell showing up. And then Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston and Sophie Cunningham continuously in the fourth quarter took us home. Look at that first half and second half. 21 points in the first quarter, 19 in the second quarter. And then we started playing, I don't want to say Fever basketball. We started playing more in Caitlin Clark's favor. We started letting Caitlin be herself. We started playing an up-tempo type style that forced the Atlanta Dream to react to what we were doing. Instead of us trying to counterpunch, Atlanta Dream, they found themselves against the ropes. And there we were, Kelsey Mitchell in the third quarter, slugging away. Sophie Cunningham in the third quarter, slugging away. AB in the fourth quarter, slugging. Folks, I'm more of a... So excuse me if those look ugly. I can't do it in slow motion. I gotta be in the rhythm, so don't make fun of me, please. My form's better than it looked right there, trust me. We got the Atlanta Dream against the ropes, and they could not get up. I just hope that we take this forward. The problem is that we've seen spurts like this happen, and we've reverted back to what we've done previously that doesn't work. That's my trepidation here. We've seen this before, and then very quickly, usually within a 7-minute span, we revert back to what we usually do. We slow it down. We take the pedal off the metal. We take our foot off the gas. This game in the second half, we didn't take our foot off the gas. We put our foot on the throat of the Atlanta Dream. We didn't tell Caitlin Clark, whoa there, lassie. No, we said, Caitlin Clark, roam free. Fly like a butterfly. Flap your wings. Spread your wings. And watch the team follow suit. Dantas, AB, Sophie, Kelsey, Alexi, those 5 players, they don't have an ego. Kelsey Mitchell understands, my job here is to put the ball in the bucket. Kelsey knows her role, folks. It might be too tunnel vision at times, but that's her role. Put the ball in the bucket, Kelsey. Money Mitch put him in a ditch for a reason. You think without Kelsey Mitchell being tunnel vision and knowing her role, we're staying in that game in the first half? You think without Kelsey Mitchell knowing her role, we're coming out swinging in the third quarter with Sophie Cunningham? Sophie Cunningham, no. Shoot threes, shoot threes, shoot threes, shoot threes. Play defense, defense, defense. Bring energy, energy, energy. AB, pick, post up, defense. Pick, post up, defense. Pick, slip, shot. Pick, slip, shot. She knows her role. Dantas, defense, spot up 3. Defense, spot up, and set some big bodies. Dantas set a big body screen. Maybe it was against Alicia Gray. Sent Alicia Gray on her ass. Love to see it. Aerie, deferring to Caitlin Clark in that second half. I got the ball, Caitlin, you got it now. I got the ball, Caitlin, you got it now. I got the ball, Caitlin, you got it now. I got the ball, let me dribble. Don't worry, we're setting some off-ball actions for Caitlin Clark. And here you go. And I'll get out of your way. Usually that only happens for 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes max. Today? Tonight? Dare I say it happened for nearly 20 minutes straight? 20 minutes straight. Holy smokes. Can we use this going forward? Again, Stephanie White, that's on you. But tonight, in that second half, you stayed out of the way and you let Caitlin and the team play basketball. Not play think ball, but play basketball. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. We'll see you next time, and as always, take it easy.